Yeah, Dreamcast, yeah, Fighting Force 2, that was a shit game. So I'm gonna fucking bang in a fucking, pardon me, a beat 'em up that isn't shit. It's Virtua Fighter 3 TB. TB standing for Team Battle, yeah. And it says here, new RRP $39.99, Chips Ashford second hand, 3 fucking quid. Have that, yeah. Throw a bit of Virtua Fighter 3 TB. So yes, originally an arcade game. And I think the Dreamcast was based on arcade board technology, so it's kind of a showpiece game for the system when it came out. And I don't like team battle in beat 'em up, so we're just going to go normal mode. Pick Akira and have some fighting action versus Pi. So this game actually was the just get fucking grip. Yeah, we can change the camera with the triggers. Interesting first person camera mode. I believe it was the first Virtua Fighter game where you could move around the arena in and out of the screen, so to speak. If I can test that. Yeah, there you go, you can dodge around like that. Revolutionary shit at the time. So yeah, it's what you'd expect from a Virtua Fighter game, fluid, smooth. Just trying to get a feel for it at the minute, get some moves going. Oh, bastard. Round 4, so best out of 5 is the default. Not very good, is it? Not liking Akira, to be honest, in this game. I need to change my character and also the difficulty, I think. It's been a while since I've played this game. Make that go down a bit faster. Yeah, grade 13. Yeah. Game over, yeah. Fucking irritating chavvy people on shit vehicles. Right. Options. So difficulty, easy. Definitely won't be playing it on hardest. Got training mode and team battle, obviously. We're going normal again though. And who do I want to pick? This guy might be quite good. Can't really remember. Professor Jeffrey. This was released in, I'm guessing, 1999. Nope, 97, 98. Didn't think the Dreamcast was out that early. I doubt it was. They're probably arcade dates that they're quoting there. Graphically, the game is solid. No real slowdown to speak of, anything like that. Bit basic compared to some of the other Dreamcast games. You know, it's no technical marvel for the system, but then again it would have been a launch game, so they never are. I mean, look at Virtua Fighter on the Saturn, the original one, that was a complete mess. Well, in certain regions it was anyway. And they later had to release the Virtua Fighter remix, which I have a Japanese import version of somewhere for the Saturn. nice game. Definitely, I think that for me the ultimate Virtua Fighter game is Virtua Fighter 2 for the Saturn. Just how smooth it is and how colourful and just how good for its time it was. I wish I could have had a Saturn when it was out. It was ridiculously overpriced. I think it was about 400 quid when it came out. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, we worked that out on an inflation calculator. It's probably 700-800 quid in today's money. It's fucking silly. People, you know, earning a decent wage in them days would have probably been taking home a couple of £100 a week. So imagine 2 weeks' wages. You'd probably have to save up for a whole month. I don't think, you know, games consoles are the sort of thing that you should have to save up for. Well, say you shouldn't have to save up for them. What I mean is that they should never be priced more than a weekly wage for the average person, which is where we've sort of almost got it to over recent years with the pricing. This guy's definitely better than Akira, in my opinion, as a noob stepping in after a bit of a Virtua Fighter exodus. There's also the first Virtua Fighter games have these stages with kind of elements of what do you call it? I don't know, realism. You know, like different levels, and like you can see that we're playing on a slight incline. Doesn't affect the gameplay, but it's kind of cool. It's cool at the time. Never played Virtua Fighter before. It's very kind of simple game, but the depth comes from the combos, stringing them together. Like for instance, when I was talking about stages, you can see it there. You got a circular stage, which, you know, affects the gameplay dynamics, but as for like the gradient that you're playing on, stuff like that, doesn't affect it. But yeah, it adds a bit of variety to the stages. So yeah, Virtua Fighter, it's a game that uses 2 buttons, well, say two main attack buttons, punch and kick. Unlike, for example, Tekken, where you use 4 buttons and each responds to a, well, each is related to a limb of your character. Virtua Fighter is different in that sense, and it's got block button like that, and it also has this dodge button now for the 3rd instalment in the game. Did own Virtua Fighter 4, I think it was, or was it 5? I don't know, the first one that was released for the PS3, that was wasn't a bad game. Put some hours into that game. I don't think it had online play, which was a glaring omission. Does this game have online play? It says 1 to 2 players, so I doubt it. This game is also VGA compatible. If you've got VGA box, I do have a VGA box, and I'm actually using that to output to composite for this video. So yes, that is Street Fighter 3 TB. Excellent, solid fighting game. Definitely brings the arcade experience. to the Dreamcast. It's also compatible with the arcade stick if you want to go full on arcade for this bad boy. It does seem a bit basic compared to some other games, like for instance Soul Calibur, and I think the arcade game had been out a while before this home port, so it does kind of feel a bit dated, but it's still playable and definitely a worthy addition to any Dreamcast collector's games collection. Yeah, another ring out, and I beat his fat ass, so thumbs up from me.